Kasane, can we talk? I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I know this is cruel of me to ask, but could you tell me where Naomi died? I heard about what happened to her, and I wanted to visit the last place she stood before she died. Of course, you don't have to tell me if it's too painful for you.
It's Mizuhagawa. We can go together.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think you should see it too.
Sorry, and thank you.
Naomi died around here. This is where she fought the Togetsu soldiers. She and the rest of the people transformed into others. They saved us when we had nowhere to run, at the cost of their own lives.
It must have been hard for you.
Just looking at this place brings back painful memories. Naomi told me something back then, though. That she was happy to have been alive, and to perform one last act of humanity. Naomi was in pain, but she found a reason to live. That's why I won't let this keep me down. I'll survive anything the world wants to throw at me.
I see. Naomi lived her life to the fullest.
Gemma, are you crying?
Oh, looks like I am. Sorry.
You better not say you want to die, too.
Don't worry, I won't. I already decided I wouldn't waste my life anymore. I'm sure Naomi wouldn't be happy if I did something like that.
Good. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Why did you want to come here anyway?
I wanted to confirm what I was feeling. To figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. I won't let anyone go through what Naomi did ever again. However, this nation's issues are too great. Suo and Seiron are no different. They use and discard the innocent for their own gain.
You're right. I'm sure there are people like Naomi suffering some...
I was hesitating because of the size of the opposition. But learning about Naomi's last moments here has solidified the path I need to take. Now that the government's actions have been made public, the system is slowly changing. I want to help create a new system to make up for past mistakes. That's the least I can do for Naomi.
I'm glad you have a goal. I'm sure she would be happy. It sounds like you'll still have plenty to do after retirement.
Actually, I had another idea about my retirement. Although it might be a little conceited. If a retired OSF soldier can live a long life and do something to help society, then I want to become the model case of a psionic successfully aging.
That's impressive. You must have drawn upon your vast experience to come up with an idea like that.
No, I didn't come up with it on my own. It's something I thought after talking with you.
Really?
Remember when I had you take... Even if I lose my... I was worried about what would happen after retirement, but now I'm almost looking forward to it.
He does look happier than when he first handed me Naomi. Life goes on in this world, even without her. For both Gemma and me. I feel like I should start something new too.
Really? Do you want to try cooking with me? It's pretty interesting.
I'll think about it.
You move so efficiently in battle. Although, while it's great that you don't hesitate, just don't be too reckless. Sometimes you need to pause and...
Yes, you're right. Thank you for the advice.
No, I didn't mean to lecture you. The more I get to know you, the more impressed I am. Hey, I'm grateful. Look, Kasane, it seems like I'm not very good at expressing these kind of feelings. I'm just concerned about you as a friend. That's...
It's strange. I don't feel upset hearing that coming from you, Gemma. Thank you.
No need to thank me, I'm just telling... strange to say, but I really admire you.
I admire you as well. I have to make sure I live up to your respect.
Oh, Kasane. Perfect timing. There's a popular fortune teller visiting Seiron right now who said—
What? 200%? How can you be twice as right about something? Either way.
Oh, come on. Let's go get Red together. You might gain some valuable information we can use in our upcoming fights.
I doubt that, but fine. If you want to go that badly...
Let's get going then. I'm sure there's a line already.
This really is a long line. I'm surprised so many people believe in something so unscientific.
There's a lot in the world that can't be explained by science. Now let's line up. This is...
What's taking her so long? Did something happen? Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Kyoka, who are you talking to?
Oh, Kasane. I'm sorry.
Did something happen? Who was that?
Someone from Togetsu.
What? But Togetsu is on its last legs. Or at least that's what I thought.
I was surprised too. It seems the agents scattered around New Himuka are still active. They told me to come back and work with them.
But why? Babe isn't operating anymore, and it was the one running Togetsu.
They told me they need Dr. Pope's neuroscience expertise in order to revive Babe. None of the other design children were able to adapt to Dr. Pope's vast memory data. With Babe gone...
Just so we're clear, you're not planning on going back to...
Of course not. I'd never do that.
There's still something worrying you.
She told me that I need to fulfill my role as someone created by Togetsu.
Who do they think they are?
I know, but it's true that I was created to fulfill Togetsu's plans. When I was there, I thought the only value I had was in carrying out my orders. I'm here now because I stopped allowing them to define me on their terms. I don't regret it. I feel like my own existence is indefinite. That I'm just...
You're not worthless at all. You've saved us. We need the Kyoka who's here with us now, not Dr.
Thank you. You're right. I can't let... We should try to find out what the Togetsu remnants are up to so we can stop them.
Do you have any leads?
Not yet, but as long as they need me, they'll approach me again. When they do, I'll pretend to join them and see what they're up to. I might even be able to lure them out.
It's a good plan, but risky. Let me help. I can't let you go alone.
Okay. I really don't want to get... Oh, we never got our fortunes told. This is nice. Until now, I was your instructor and your commander. But now you're the one leading me. It makes me emotional. I wonder if I'll have to watch you leave the nest someday.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself.
I don't want you to get the wrong idea from this, but the more I learn about you, the more I like you. I like you too. There's nothing to misunderstand about it.
He and I share the same mother. I wonder... Yuito, are you free right now?
Yeah, what's up?
It's just... Well, I thought we could talk about our mother. I'm sure we both have some things we want to say.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that too, actually. Oh, why don't we head down to Mizuhagawa?
Why there?
I just thought a little picnic might help change the mood. I can make some food for us. What do you think?
A picnic in the middle of others? Well, I guess it'll warm us up for battle.
Yeah, it'll be field training. Let's head out in about an hour.
All right.
Looks like we took care of most of the others around here. Let's take a break.
Oh. This is pretty elaborate. He might even be better at this than Naomi. No, that's too much.
I was going to make something simpler, but I got carried away.
It's fine. It tastes fine, too.
Thanks. So, let's talk while we eat.
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
That's the same... No, wait. I guess she raised you first.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're like my big sister then.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
You were raised first, so that means you're older than me.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well...
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years. Were you in cryogenic sleep or something?
That's most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh, right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
Right.
Oh, sorry. That was a little insensitive.
No. It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you would...
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Stop it. The only big sister I know is Naomi. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, I won't say it anymore.
That laugh. Is he trying to make me feel better?
Whew, that was quite the feast. Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yes, it was good, thanks. How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Me too. The moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again. It was really strange.
Neither of us had seen her since we were young. There's just so much I want to tell her about.
So do I. I wonder if we'll have the time, though.
That's hard to say. Did you ask her how long she can stay in this time?
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
Yeah. But as much as I want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad about it.
Yeah. Sorry for being a downer.
I wasn't accusing you of anything. I just don't want... Even if we can't be together, it doesn't mean we'll forget the people who loved us.
I was just a kid, but I remember being so happy when I was with my mom.
As long as we have those memories, no matter how much time passes, we're all still connected. Isn't that right, Naomi?
I like that way of thinking. Even without the red strings, our hearts...
Yes. Though it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
Really? I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us. But I am very thankful that it allowed me to see my mom again.
Yes. I have more good memories now.
Promise not to...
Why would I laugh at you for that? I felt the same way.
I guess we've gotten a little too comfortable here.
This is perfect. Let's get a workout in before we head back.
Okay.
Stay on guard. It might not be just them. Connect with SAS. This is starting to get a little awkward.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, let's go then.
Hey, Kasane? Remember how I called you a lone wolf before? Now that I think about it, I was wrong. You're no lone wolf.
I feel like that's more your specialty.
Really? I think you're pretty good at it yourself.
You're pretty kind sometimes. Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
It's fine. If that's the case, maybe some of your... sincerity has rubbed off on me.
Whoa, thanks!
I should talk to Hanabi.
Wow, I'm so happy. Kasane, have you mellowed lately?
Have I?
Really? It could be. It makes me happy to know you trust me.
I know I'm in good hands.
Oh, Kasane, do you have a minute? Will you come to a cafe in Suo with...
Sure. Has she made a decision about Yuito? Alright, let's go. So what did you want to talk about?
Straight to the point as always. Okay then.
The OSF? Not Yuito?
Hey, it's not like I think about him all day. I mean, maybe I did up until recently, but there's no talking about Yuito today. I want to be more independent and not rely on him so much.
I see. So what about the OSF?
We've seen the OSF's dark side through the battles we've been in. We know that they're not an ally of justice. We found out that it's an organization that runs...
True.
Now I'm struggling with the decision of whether or not to stay in the OSF. I know that I have to be the one to make the final choice, but I just wanted to ask your opinion.
If you're questioning your current situation, you either have to leave or change.
Right. So it comes down to those two options. I guess I don't really want to leave. I have friends and other people who are very important to me in the OSF, and I don't want to run away. I feel like I need to face the OSF head-on precisely because we know there's something wrong.
Then that leaves you with only one answer.
You're right. I probably already knew it, but was too afraid to say it out loud. I want to change the OSF because it's filled with the people I love. I don't want to give up on it. An OSF that doesn't sacrifice lives, but saves them. Yeah.
That's a good goal. Straightforward, just like you.
I know it's ambitious.
You can do it. Even outside of battle, you can break through barriers as long as you put your mind to it.
That doesn't sound like a Hey, Kasane, I'm glad we became friends.
Is something wrong?
I was so preoccupied with Yuito before.
I think you've helped me broaden my perspective as well. I think about things I never would have before.
It might just be my imagination, but are you planning to leave the OSF?
What makes you think that?
Well, you didn't seem to
I haven't made any decisions yet, but you're right. I am considering that as a possibility.
Oh. It'd be sad to say goodbye.
Thank you. Although, I'd like to see you confess your feelings to Yuito before I leave.
What? I told you, no talking about Yuito.
Did you say?
Honestly. Anyway, I'm not...
I hope your wishes come true. And not just romantically.
I'll pray for you too. Let's both do our best.
What does this handshake mean?
I'm not sure, but it just felt right. Maybe it's a... Even if we're apart, we'll still always be friends.
Okay, friends it is.
Well, are you ready to go?
Yes, let's get going.
This is very nice.
I'm sorry I made you all worry.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate. We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother? Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements? What are they?
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Okay. Mom, you...
Thank you.
Huh? That was sudden.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you get...
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happened? And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate. Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. Are we almost ready to leave?
Oh, yeah. We are.
Let's go, Mother. Is something the matter? I'm just happy you turned into such a fine young lady. It's not my place to say that, though. I'm sorry I left you behind and ran away. It's okay. You don't need to apologize. They were trying to kill you, and I don't remember much about being in Togetsu, and after I came to Suo, I had my big sister. Then I have to say thank you to your sister. I'm sure she'll be happy. You still call me Muff.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted? I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go...
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station or junction point for...
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created. Time contact? Is that any different from time travel? It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, the only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Even if we find the entanglements, We won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so not with reason, but with it. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me...
I got the hang of using the red strings now. Yuito's here this time. I have to do this right.
Good to go, Kasane?
I'm ready.
Focus your consciousness together.
Welcome to the stream.
Site of the Chronos terminal.
To the Chronos terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements. It looks like we actually made it. Are each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
This is... It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Others?
How are they inside the Chronos terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affect...
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take...
I know the two of you can handle it, but...
So if our consciousness has made it, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same as if it was. We have to fight it.
Let's go, Kyoka!
Let's regroup now!
Good.
don't fail.
I'm with you.
Let's keep going.
up to you. Let's get rid of them.
Not yet.
Let's keep going.
We can do it!
Good. This is good. Useless.
Now, Kasane!
Hey, do you feel something?
Yeah, it's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I can feel it. If we want to successfully unravel this, then I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Another one!
Let's hold it off.
All right. I know we can do it. Right, Yumito?
Yeah, right. Let's go!
Help me, Shiden.
That seems to be the spot.
I'll do it! Checkmate. I feel it.
Time for stealth.
I'll try.
Give it to me, Arashi.
I feel it.
Push through.
Got it! This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me.
What? That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right? I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying sounds silly, but if it were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
You look totally confused, but that's okay. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
So, there's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple. We just have...
Right. Okay, let's go.
We did unravel that entanglement, right?
I think so. But something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me.
There's another one. Is that 50 years in the future? that should be gone.
Us together.
This is the other that attacked Yuito.
It should unravel.
Run, youngster!
This future should now no longer exist.
Have you ever thought about what you would do if you could travel to the past and change?
You mean after we remove the Kunad Gate?
Yeah. The ability to travel through time freely.
Right. If I could go back and save my sister, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought of it. I wanted to save Naomi. I just kept thinking there must be a way over and every now and then I'm reminded that I won't see her again.
Sure.
If I could change history so Naomi wouldn't turn into another, if that was something... I don't think I'd do it.
Why?
Because if you change the past, no one knows how it will affect everything after that. If we were in a different platoon, if we weren't scouted, if I was never adopted, is changing... And not just Naomi. It's not right to go back and change the lives of everyone in the world just for my own sake.
Yeah, I guess it's not right to mess with everyone else just to fulfill your wants.
It's painful, and there's a lot of suffering we have to bear.
Sorry, it was weird of me to bring up. That being said, I am glad I asked, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm relieved you agree.
Oh.
But this mindset is...
The same goes for me.
I mean...
You know that's not... Okay, perhaps you're right about that.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we travel to... No, now's not the time to think about...
I'll be okay. I'm probably just a little tired from using my brain too much.
We should hurry.
You only traveled to those 2 times, right?
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
Isn't that...
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then. What? How?
Former Major General Karin.
So they're going to keep coming.
We need to unravel the entanglement.
I'm taking this.
Us together. I feel it.
It's up to you.
It should unravel.
I need your help.
Okay, that should...
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
So... did we do it? That should be...
Probably, but something doesn't feel right. Karin...
Damn it!
Yuito! Kasane!
Mother...
Where am I?
Oh good, you're awake. It seems like we made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate... Why hasn't it disappeared?
Well...
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
What? But...
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements, so why?
Leave the rest to me.
What?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
Mom. You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Togetsu will...
It has to be done. Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother!
Yuito. Kasane. Live on. Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for. So today is the day. I may give you my brain, but you can't have my memories of the future. Kaito. Yuito. Kasane.
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother. She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
That uneasy feeling we got when we unraveled the entanglement 11 years ago was because Mom's entanglement still remained.
I'm sorry.
She held back her feet.
What kind of new from...
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel.
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought spending more time with you would only make things more painful.
Wakana wasn't from this time period, so her situation was different.
That's strange. Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear?
All the entanglements we felt, we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
What? What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with...
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about? Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karin.
What did you say?
We were busy dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former...
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power...
But he didn't copy my... He could have time-traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karin created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find?
Karin can unravel his own entanglement. Yes, exactly. The only thing we can do is take Karin to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the entanglement himself.
Wataru, can you check Karin's location?
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it, but I've got nothing. I can't find him at all. It's like he's disappeared.
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past. That's where you're going to find him.
Are you too sure the people you saw were really Karin and Yakumo?
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly.
But that was Yakumo. I mean, he had the same mask on as all the...
Ah, yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
Kagero, explain.
Whoa, Tsugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained? Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
Whole personality change?
The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karin from the future, and Karin took his place by putting on the mask?
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
Actually, no, we might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive!
What are you...
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge!
Right. Cold sleep.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep. I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did. But we can talk to him.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though? I mean, Arahabaki is the only area I can think of that's under
I mean, Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before. The head of the family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
The Chief. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Actually, I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it to me. I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Wanna stop by our hideout then? I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
Good idea. It would be smart to rest while we can.
Thanks, Gemma.
Welcome back. I messaged Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the Chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karen, but apparently Major General Fubuki doesn't know anything either.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the past.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so let's hope he's in Sumeragi Tomb.
I should talk to Luca.
Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap this session in here. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Like this video. If you liked my gameplay, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. This is Bob signing off.